Yo, what's up, Crockxen clan members, Poke fans, and also some fun this video. I'm SoresanCrockxen here, and I'm back. I know late, it's ridiculous. I make the video for the Pokemon Presents, and then I have a couple other videos that are coming out, and then the Pokemon company just says, fuck it, we're gonna do a fucking trailer of Scarlet and Violet at Worlds. So we're gonna talk about it. Yo, hello! I'm back here. So let's get started with Cyllizer or Cyclizer. I don't know how you would pronounce that. But anyways, this is the new Pokemon that was revealed in the trailer that happened a couple days ago at this point. It's a Dragon Normal with the ability to shed skin. Pokemon that lives with humans. So the theory that people are throwing out right now, this is basically like Cosmog for the new legendaries, Miraidon and Koraidon. And then like, so you get it like this, and then it evolves into the legendary Pokemon. Or there's the other theory, which is that this is like the newest version of the legendary Pokemon. So like this Pokemon exists now in the present time as an evolutionary like advantage. So like that transition between Miraidon, between Koraidon into Miraidon. I think that's one of the theories that are going on. Which, you know, I'm hoping that they're gonna show off a little bit more the connection between this little guy and the legendaries. So let's go ahead and read these little notes here. Pokemon that lives with humans. This Pokemon has lived in many households in Paldea regions since ancient times. It is a male-output disposition, and people riding Cyllizer are very common. It appears Cyllizer doesn't mind being ridden because the warp of a rider helps stave off the cold. A body optimized for running. Cyllizer can sprint at over 70 miles per hour while carrying human. Extremely hard-headed and thick, lithe. Its extremely hard head and thick, lithe tail are not useful for maintaining balance and absorbing shocks while sprinting. They also provide effective ways to attack during battle. Awesome. And then the new move that they were talking about, which is basically substitute baton pass, which is going to be one of the things I talk about in the future video where we talk about Terrestrializing and all that stuff. I might make that a stream. I'm still not sure what the fuck I'm going to do with that, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to find out how this mechanic is going to work, and if it's just an exclusive move to Cyllizer, or if other Pokemon that have like the typical like lizard features or maybe like reptiles have this ability or this move, and then it's more widespread in the game. If it's just exclusive, I don't know how good it's gonna be, because you don't know its stats either, right? So if it's a baby legendary, then maybe the chances are good. If it's not, and it's just like a similar Pokemon in the vein of legendaries, then maybe it'll have a chance. So we'll have to wait and see. Alright, battle with Pokemon trainers from all over the world in the Battle Stadium. With the Battle Stadium featuring the Pokemon Scarlet Violet, you'll be able to use the internet to enjoy battling trainers from all over the world. Ranked battles, which players have had a chance to enjoy in Pokemon Sword and Shield, will be returning in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Players will be able to take battles in casual battles and online competitions modes as well. Get ready to have heated Pokemon battles with new partners you meet in Paldea region. So casual and ranked battles. So the only thing I can see here is that hopefully the way the rules are set up are a lot more free than they were back in Sword and Shield, because that's one of the things a lot of people were complaining about. I never officially had battles in Sword and Shield because I never did my usual like competitive team building in Sword and Shield. I literally just went from there to Showdown, and even then it wasn't that common because I really wasn't too much into competitive in Generation 8 when it started. I think I got more involved in competitive when the Crown Tundra came. No, at the tail end of the Isle of Armor metagame into the Crown Tundra metagame. I think that's when I was like getting back into competitive. But at that point, nobody was playing on cartridge anymore. It was all on Showdown. So there was no reason for me to team build. And the rules were just awful. So hopefully they're a lot more free when it comes to setting up like how you can make your matches and ranked, or at least like fine if you do casual battles, but you have the ability to just make whatever rules that you want and then go from there. Because I mean, ranked, I'm assuming they're gonna have set rules depending on what tier you go into. Like if you do this singles, doubles, triples, whatever the fuck. If you do VGC rules, like all that stuff, I'm assuming they're gonna have their own like set of rules. But if you're doing casual, just fuck it. Let us do whatever rules that we want. Online competitions, rental teams, whatever. So I'm not too sure how I feel about this right now, because like I said, it all depends on whether I actually get fully invested into team building in Scarlet Violet, as opposed to Sword and Shield or even Sun and Moon, which I never fucking even finished those fucking games. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, master using the Terrestrial phenomenon in battle. Terrestrializing is a phenomenon that makes Pokemon shine and glimmer like gems. Terrestrialized Pokemon shine during battles too. Change your Pokemon type and turn the tables. The primary feature of Terrestrializing battles is that it changes your Pokemon's type to its Terra type. Pokemon don't outwardly show that what their Terra type is until they Terrestrialize, a fact that you can use to take the opponent by surprise in battle. Combining Terra types with different moves and abilities can open an infinite strategic possibility. This Tyranitar, which is normally Rock and Dark type, became a Ghost type after Terrestrializing, and I think that's one of the things that we're showing off in the trailer, where he is weak to fighting 4 times, right? Because Rock and Dark are both weak to fighting moves. He switches into a Ghost, and Gallade can't use close combat because it fucking misses. And then the other one they did was Colossal, which is a Rock Fire type, which is 4 times weak to water. He turns into a Water Terra type, and then it doesn't get hit by super effective move from Rotom, and it activates its ability, which means you keep your abilities, you keep your moves, and then you can keep your items. So Terrestrializing doesn't use an item, right? It's just ingrained into the Pokemon themselves. So it's literally just like Dynamax. So it doesn't require an item slot. You don't lose your moves, and you don't lose your ability, which means some of these mons are going to be a little bit more interesting. So this is one of the things that we want to discuss, or that I want to discuss with some of these players, or some of my compatriots, and hopefully we can get them there. So for, like I said, so here's Steam Engine, which is when you get hit by a water type move, your speed increases, and Colossal being 4 times weak to it is very difficult. So unless you run like a Focus Action or whatever, but now you can just change it to a type that resists to water, and then you get hit by it and your speed increases. So that's pretty cool. Terra Blast, a new move that shows its power when used with Terrestrialized. Terra Blast is a normal type move that can be learned via TM. When used by Terrestrialized Pokemon, becomes a move of the same type. So this, a lot of the people were talking about how this is a hidden power, but with the ability to be special or physical depending on your highest attack stat. So this is, I don't want to go into too much detail into this, because like I said, this is one of the things I want to discuss in that future video or stream or whatever the fuck I decide to do, because this is interesting. This is completely new. This is, like I said, we didn't know about this Terra Blast shit. It's gonna be interesting to see, and it's definitely not gonna be one of those moves where you see on every Pokemon, because team building wise, only one of your mons is gonna Terrestrialize. So it all depends on who you think is gonna be your Terrestrialized mon at the onset of the battle. So, and it also doesn't give you a BP for this move. So if it's not that high of a base power, I don't think it fucking matters, because nobody's gonna use it. Because hidden power was good because it has a nice base power, and you used it to make sure that you're able to hit mons that your normal moves can't affect. So back in like Gen 7, you had electric types, or even all the way back in fucking Gen 3, you had electric types that can't hit ground types. You use hidden power ice, hidden power water, you know, that type of stuff. Dragons, if you don't have an ice type move to hit dragon types, you go for hidden power ice. Landorus is on every fucking team since Gen 5, so hidden power ice is very good against it. Plus it hits dragon types as well as grass types. So like, it all depends on the base power of this move, but like I said, I want to leave a lot of discussion on this particular topic when I make that other future whatever the fuck I decide to do. And the final thing they discussed is some new items that are going to be used, or that we have the ability to use in competitive. So new items that can make battles even more exciting. These items can be held by a Pokemon to trigger a variety of effects. How you use them may mean the difference between victory and defeat. Use them to conduct some Pokemon moves and Terrestrialize to achieve victory. Mirror Herb. This herb will allow the user to holder to mirror an opponent's stat, and boosts its own stats, but only once. So basically, this is you just copy whatever stat changes your opponent used. So if they go for like Shell Smash, or in this case they showed Azumarill using Belladrum, then you just copy whatever their stats. And this is kind of like a gimmicky item, because what are the chances your opponent is how do I put this? What are the chances that you're gonna be able to switch into a Mon that's going for a setup move, and then you activate this item, which is a one-use item, and then you're gonna get the boost? Like, what are the chances you're gonna be running into a Belladrum Mon immediately, switch in when it's doing it, and you're getting a +6 attack? You know, the chances of that are very slim, you know? Covert Cloak. This Hooded Cloak includes the leader break and conventional effects and moves. So this is basically like Magic Guard, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. Where, well, no, because Magic Guard just protects you from passive damage. I really don't know what's the best way to think about this move. I mean, here they just show it using Fake Out, and you don't flinch. So it's like an immunity to secondary effects on moves, I guess. I just don't know. And then last but not least, Loaded Dice, which allows multi-strike moves that are more likely to hit more times. So this one, I watched Shofu's and Pokeaim's video when they were talking about this, and I admit this is a little gimmicky because it doesn't even guarantee you hit all 5 times. So how useful is it gonna be technically? So I don't know. This one is gonna be this is probably the gimmickiest of them. Actually, all 3 of these items are fucking gimmicky as fuck. Cause like the only one I can see being somewhat useful is Covert Cloak. Cause you know, when you switch into a fucking move like Scald, well, you can't get burned anymore. Or you switch into, let's see, like Ice Beams and shit, you can't get frozen. Or when you have a Zapdos that's used to just spam and discharge, you can't get paralyzed. So I want to talk about these things in more detail with other people because I want to get everybody's thoughts on this. But like, that's the only item I can see potentially being useful, but these other 2 just sound gimmicky. So I guess that's it for everything on the website. Let's talk our outro. And that's basically going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm thinking about how I'm going to do if I'm going to do a video or a stream talking about Terrestrializing, and then obviously talk about the new items and abilities that, or moves, not abilities, but moves that were shown off in the trailer and at Worlds and all that stuff. So keep in mind that will be coming out soon. Hope to see you guys there. And that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been SoresanCrockxen, and I'll see you guys in future videos.